Hello. So today I'm looking at the new version of Descript, which is a program that I sincerely appreciate and really, really, really like. And that's something I usually don't say about almost any software. But these people definitely did their job. And they have a new version that allows you to use avatars that basically act like people, if you will. In other words, they do the whole thing with voice and lip syncing, all kinds of stuff. So one of the features is to create text to AI video, which will actually create an entire video for you. There are some limitations, and I'm not even sure exactly how much of the avatar type stuff you can use. I just know that today when I tried to generate a new video, it told me I don't have enough credits. So basically, I'll need to wait till next month or upgrade to a higher plan. I'm on their creator plan, as they call it. So what I wanted to show you was the process of actually creating an avatar, because part of the problem with creating these videos using text to AI video, they do a pretty good job. They do an excellent job in many cases. But at the same time, you don't get to select an avatar. What you get to select is the actual content is being generated for you, everything else, and they select an avatar. And I was wondering if maybe they will let you do this later, but apparently they already let you do it using this other option, which is create with AI speaker. So if you click on this option, it asks you which voice do you want to use. Let's say I want to use a female, and let's say we use Elizabeth.
Life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important. Capture the good times, develop from the negatives.
Yeah, that's pretty good. How about
Life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important. Capture the good times, develop from the negatives.
Okay, she's kind of happening too, but let's go with Elizabeth as an example. So we choose the speaker, Elizabeth, and now it says pick an avatar. So there's all these different pictures of all these different avatars they got. These are not pictures of people, even though they kind of look like people. I mean, they actually look very close. It doesn't just look like cartoon. It actually looks like a cartoon version of a person, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. As you can see, this one is a very nice one. So let's say we pick, this was kind of a younger lady. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we assign Elizabeth to this. So now we have the name and avatar. And then over here, we just upload our script if that's what we want to do, or we can write. So we're going to just write something like love to be avatar. Let's do this thing. As in some famous movie, somebody said. Okay, so let's say this is all we did, because I don't want to generate too much. Because remember, every time you do this, they have to generate, and it's going to take them a while to do it. And so if I click on done writing, then it's going to go ahead and generate the speech. And if you have a lot of text, obviously you have to wait for a while. In our case, we do very shortly. And over here it says avatars takes time to generate for lip syncing, and any script edits will require regeneration. We recommend finalizing your edits before generating avatars. So I've seen it before. I don't want to see it again. Click on got it. And so in my case, I'm going to go ahead and generate. But the idea is if you click to play this,
I'd love to be your avatar. Let's do this thing.
okay, you can hear she's talking, no problem. Okay, she's talking in her voice and so on.
Love to be your avatar. Let's do this thing.
So right now you don't have any visuals to go with this. You just have basically the audio. So what they're saying is finish the audio. So it's perfect because every time you say generate avatar, it'll do it over and over and over, but you're going to be using a bunch of credits and you're going to run out of credits. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm happy with the message. I'm going to go ahead and say generate avatar. It says currently I have 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining, which is not much. And over here it says this will take 2 seconds. So they tell you exactly what it'll take, and you can exit out by hitting an X, or you can go ahead and generate. So in our case, we're going to generate it. So you kind of have a fairly good gauge of how much avatar time you can still generate on your current plan, and you just do it. So once this gets done, as you can see, it shows you at the top that it's 5% done. Obviously, it's a fairly short message, and now we're up to 42%. So it goes pretty fast. See, it says almost ready. But obviously, if you have a lot of text, it'll take much longer than this. So you just need to be prepared to let it rip and then just go do something else. And then when you come back, it's going to have generated 100%. There we go. let's go ahead and play it and see what it looks like and sounds like.
I'd love to be your avatar. Let's do this thing.
Okay, one more time.
I'd love to be your avatar. Let's do this thing.
See, now we have the lips moving properly. You can see her hair is kind of moving.
I'd
a
love
little
to be
bit.
your avatar. Let's do this thing.
Actually, hair is pretty much staying in place, but the face is definitely moving.
I'd love to be
And
your
you have,
avatar.
you know,
Let's do this thing.
raised eyebrows, nose is moving. In other words, it looks realistic enough to be interesting to watch. Let's put it this way. It does not look like a real person, and everybody will know it's not a real person, but it's like a really, really cool animated person because she looks very nice in terms of the textures and colors and the face expressions, everything else. And then you can see that the lips are definitely moving properly.
I'd love to be your avatar. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. Descript did an outstanding job with this so far, even though it's just released a couple of days ago. So I'd recommend you play with it. I highly recommend you sign up for Descript subscription. I will leave the link, my link to Descript below, so you can use that, or you can subscribe however you want. But I definitely recommend both the company and the output it provides, and it creates all kinds of opportunities to be able to generate videos, and especially the auto-generated videos, where you can really come up with a message, and especially using AI to give you the script if you need. In just a matter of minutes, you can create videos that you could have never created before, even if you're paying $50 a month for their business plan. Okay, it's nothing compared to what it would cost you to hire somebody to do a video or a bunch of videos for $50 a month. It's a no-brainer, basically. So I highly recommend the script. The link is down below if you wish to subscribe and try it out. And if you have any questions, please drop them below as well. Another thing I'm doing, if you're watching my videos, you saw it on a prior video where I generated their automatic video, auto-generated video as the precursor to my video. So that's another thing you could potentially do where you have like some sort of either summary or something that kind of gets people's attention. It's interesting, they have effects. You know, the avatars move back and forth, text comes up, images come up, all this stuff happening. You do it for a couple of minutes, and then you go into a much longer explanation with some details about what it is you were talking about. So since I'm out of credits, I'm not going to do it in my next video. But once the credits roll back up again, then definitely you'll see me, a lot of my videos having these short intro videos that were done in Descript, and then my video following them. Again, thank you. And until next time, I'm Oleg.